Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Good Morning Bouncing. My name is Susan Churchill. I'm so happy to be with you today. I'm a certified trainer and practice group leader with Spring Force Qigong, which was created by Master Chun Lin over 30 years ago. Qigong is a practice which started 6,000 years ago, first in secret, and now people are starting to realize they can use it in their life every day, thanks to masters like Master Lin, who brought it into a classroom setting. Master Lin created Spring Forest Qigong for modern times, and he is always evolving it to make it more effective, uh, keeping the authenticity of the wisdom of Qigong to help us in our modern lifestyle to bring ourselves back into balance every day as we have experiences that pull us out a little bit. Well, we can bring us back in. What are the tools? The tools are happiness, joy, peace, contentment, gratitude. What? Yeah. So bounce with us and let's have some fun and see how it affects you from when you start this practice to when you finish and the rest of your day. All right? Good morning, June. Hi, Dorothy. Hi, Maria. All right, are we ready? So we're bringing in serenity and peace, like that. Serenity and peace for this weekend before our Thanksgiving here in the United States. Um, and so let's give ourselves some serenity and peace as we plan our festivities, if we're able to get together with anyone, and if we're cooking and whatnot. So I just spent an hour doing that, and I'm feeling pretty confident. So, all right. Hi, Martha. Now I have a face. Okay, and I'm going to do that. Yes, I'm making up. I have so many things on my list to do, but having some kind of thing together with us face to face would be really good. I do have coming up, and I just posted yesterday, we don't have the registration yet, but the holiday uh, unstress your holidays with my friend Lorraine. And so I'm going to be doing a few Qigong movements and sharing those. And then she's going to be doing a reset, what's it called? Thought reset. So it's 45 minutes. It's next Sunday. So not this Sunday, but the one right after our Thanksgiving. So that Sunday. And we'll get the registration probably figured out by Monday, I think, the link, having someone help us with that. Um, but yes, come to that. It's free and it's just 45 minutes, and that will be good for helping digest after Thanksgiving, too. All right, here we go. Okay, so serenity and peace. So stand with your feet shoulder hip distance apart and just know that you are connected to the earth. How does that feel? Hmm. Let that feeling of connectedness of the earth, Mother Earth, always keeping you safe and protected and connected to its chi, its love, its power. And let that start to come up through your body, through your whole body, and see yourself crystally clear. And let's just bring our arms up too, if you want to, as you feel, as you're bringing all this up, and any extra energy you no longer need through all of your systems is transforming into light, into unconditional love, and you release it out as something beautiful back to the ends of the universe, back to where it belongs. And then feel maybe a shower of sprinkly light coming through and doing the same thing from the universe, bringing down healing and realignment, going down through your body and into the earth, and then you just are so happy you want to bounce. Hi, Isabel. So we're bouncing from our knees, our feet are flat on the ground, our elbows are out, our fingers are spread apart. Wiggle a little bit, wake up your spine. Let your shoulders end up just kind of falling into place so we don't have to have them up here. They don't need to do any work. So if you move your arms, move your body like this, your arms are just going to swing. And then talk to your tailbone and every little vertebra in your spine and say good morning, good morning. Roll call. Make sure everybody's there. Make sure your intestines are there with you, your stomach and your gallbladder and your pancreas, and everybody is all happy and waking up, your diaphragm, your lungs, your heart, all your nervous system, your brain. Time to wake up, brain. We'll take our hands over our heads for about 5 minutes of bouncing with our hands up over our heads. Hi, Paula. How are you doing? And tip of the tongue is touching the roof of the mouth, connecting the front and back main energy channels. I want to do that. Touch your chin in a little bit, aligning the neck with the rest of the spine so your chi can flow through you unimpeded, up and down. Breathe it in through all the pores of your skin. Breathe it out with butterflies. So I did spend some of this morning trying to figure out a new hair color because my extreme pink is not being made anymore. So I'm going to try raspberry pink. So we'll try it out and you'll see what you think, and that'll be not yet because I just ordered it. Change is good, right? Very difficult to change sometimes. But we're doing change just by bouncing. And this is something we don't have to change, is to do our Qigong every day. At the same time, we know, as we're today bringing in, hi Susan, we're bringing in serenity and peace, that every time we make that kind of decision, intentions that help to refine ourselves, to bring ourselves back to our purpose, back to our original being, why we came down here, to have this wonderful experience. And then we're always changing, aren't we? But I still have difficulty. I like the color. I'm like, now I gotta find another color. But I did it. Took me an hour. What kinds of things have you done? Oh, that'd make a good post. What kind of changes have you made that took a while? And then, of course, you make a change, and then what if we can be serene and peaceful while we make changes? Even things like that, like what color I'm coloring my hair. And then if we're not, if we're in that kind of mode, so let's think about that for a minute. If we're in that kind of mode, if we're in serenity and peace when stuff comes to us, and then we make a decision. Now it could be a decision like that, like what color my hair, going to color my hair, or it could just be something happens and comes into our awareness, and how are we going to respond to it? And if we can be in the state of serenity and peace, can you see how there will be so many more responses available to you? I had a period of my life where, on and off, where things were just, I was just like cat in a hat, trying to hold everything together on a bike on a ball or whatever you say. And of course, you come crashing down. But at that point, it was just all I could do was react, react, react. And that will happen periodically. At least that's what happened with me. And then I found meditation, and that helped. And then COVID hit, and I lost my family members before that. And then it was just like crashola. And then I found Master Lin. Yay! And he taught me, come back to your center, come back to your grounding, connect to the earth, connect to the heavens, connect to yourself. And that has brought me so much serenity, so much peace, and so much joy. Let's take our hands down to our sides. So I come here and bounce with you because I know that this is one of my tools. Coming here and bouncing with all of you and knowing that I'm not alone. I got all these friends who are helping me, holding me up, supporting. Does that feel wonderful? Yeah. So bring in whatever you need, to allow yourself to have serenity, to have peace. So then when things happen, like your turkey, you forgot to actually turn the oven on, or your tofu turkey, um, and, and now you have to scramble. Like, what am I going to feed everybody? I have 15 people coming, and I forgot to actually cook. Then maybe you'll have joy in figuring that out, and you can laugh about it at the time instead of like years later. Like, oh, wasn't that funny? Hi, Patricia. So, feet, shoulder, hip distance apart. We'll ground ourselves and do our shoulder shrugs. So, shrug the shoulders. So, we're going to bring them up so we're not like, no, no force. We just lift them up. Head goes back, scrunch, scrunch, scrunch. Scrunching back a little like you're trying to glue your head to your neck. Breathe in through the nose. Breathe out through the mouth. Couple breaths. And then release slowly. Now we want to do it slowly because we've kind of cut off and made our spinal fluid like say, hey, why am I not moving up? And so when we release slowly, it's going to come up and give us a nice bath in our brain. And we don't want to go too fast or you might get lightheaded. And then at this point, we're just going to pull our shoulders down and see if we can get a nice stretch to release any more stretch, to relieve any more stress. There we go. Did I say that backwards? All right, shoulders up, head back, tip of the tongue touching the roof of the mouth, behind the front teeth. Few breaths, slowly down. Feel chi come off from the earth and through your body, through your head, and out to the universe, and taking with it anything you no longer need. Like maybe your head was a little foggy this morning, or you had some, thoughts that you don't, that weren't supporting you. We're going to let them all go. And let's do one more. So shoulders lifting up, head goes back. Enjoy this movement, which is so gentle. And then release down and let yourself feel the chi going up. Let yourself feel the spinal fluid going up, bathing your brain. Your brain is so sharp, ready to do whatever is necessary for today. Yes. Creativity, everything good, good, good. Tap the cheekbones, open, open, open. All blockages gone, completely healed. Tap the beginning of the eyebrows. Hi, Shelby. Open, open, open. All blockages are gone, completely healed. Cup the top of the head, leaning forward a little bit. Cup the base of your head. Again, we're waking up the brain and the nervous system. Let's hang out there a little longer today. We're going to hang out here and feel the chi. So when we're cupping, we're using the palm of the hand, which is connected to our heart, right? Heart meridian. So feel from your soul that beautiful love, unconditional love coming into your heart, through your shoulders, through your arms, the palm of your hand, and into your head as we cup, into your brain, your nervous system, into anywhere that will go everywhere in your body, right? So bring that chi everywhere and anywhere you might need it. Awesome. Come down to your C7, massage this. You can use one hand or two hands. You could do a pinch and release, however you want to, and just say yes. Feels so good. Open, open, open. All blockages are gone. Completely healed. Clap your hands to stimulate your heart. Cup the inside of your elbow. We start on the left and then the right. Starting on the left stimulates the brain to release endorphins to make us happy. So let's bring in that happiness. Yesterday I had my class at Harper, the community college, and my one student, Todd, came in and he's, I'm like, what's going on? What do you need? And he's like, I need de-stressing. So we went and we did a very slow movement and, oh yeah, okay, so we're going to do that today. We did a slow practice, bringing everything in, really connecting slowly and deeply, and everyone enjoyed that class. So we had some fun. We did 10,000 hands, we did cloud hands, and we did connecting with your body's energy. And we did a whole hour of practice. So many times we'll do around 40 minutes, 45 minutes, and then do some meditation. But this one was all practice. And everybody was in such good meditative state that we had to do definitely a lot of soothing exercises to bring ourselves out of the meditation so everyone could drive home safely. So I want to do cloud hands with us today. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. So, but to do that, we need to get into Shen. So beginning of the universe posture, feet, shoulder, hip distance apart, bend your knees, elbows out, fingers open. And don't think about, oh wait, I was in Shen, I better get out of it now. No, you're already there. When we practice together, no worries. At the same time, we follow Master Lin's practice because he knows what he's doing. So don't think, oh, I jumped the gun. All right, so feel your spine nice and straight. Feel yourself tingling all over because you are light and you are form. And you know where every part of your body is, and you're like, I remember you, pancreas. I don't know what you do, but I know you are so important and I love you so much. And you say that to every part of your body, whether I know you or I don't know of you, whether I paid any attention to you in my entire life, I am so grateful. We say the password, I'm in the universe. The universe is in my body, the universe and I combine together. And ask for what we want. Connect to what's most divine for you. So if you are going to be celebrating something like Thanksgiving or any holiday, or just because you're alive today, let's bring that gratitude in. Let's feel that connection. And whatever it is that's most divine for you, you connect to it, and then you ask for what you want. And we are beings of the universe, which means we just connected to everything in the universe. And the universe is creative. So let's ask for what we want. I am grateful for humanity to love each other, to support each other, to support our planet, our animals, the water, to see the life in everything. Just whatever you want, just pour it in. Universe can't do it if it doesn't have a good plan. So give it a plan. Universe can do it, but we need to plan it. The more we are concise with our serenity, with our peace, with our purpose, the greater benefit to ourselves, our loved ones, and the world. All right, how are you feeling? So we feel as if you are maybe breathing in a little helium and you're lifting up. You can pretend that you're lifting your knees up in the air, or your arms, or you're opening your eyes, your lips. Now switch your breathing to breathing in and out through the nose if you can. If you still have your eyes open, allow yourself to close your eyes. If you need to sit down, go ahead and sit down. If you need to lay down, lay down. And then we're going to do cloud hands. So if you haven't done cloud hands, you may have to open your eyes right now. Okay, so we're going to take one hand out, and you could take it, I usually do in front of me. That's how I taught it, but you can learn it, but you can go in any direction you want. And then you use your visualization and you send your energetic hand to the end of the universe, all the way, all the way, all the way, all the way, all the way. Yeah. And there are some beautiful clouds there. They're colorful, they're sparkly, whatever you see is perfect. And you, with a kind of open hand, you take a teeny piece of cloud, and this is a gift from the universe. And you bring it back and you let it wrap around yourself. Can you feel that entering your chi field? And then you switch hands and you take the second one out physically, and then you send the energy hand to the end of the universe. And there's another one. Got like a black cloud this time. That's interesting. And I'm bringing it back. And I bring it and let it go around and enter my chi field. And you're just going to keep doing that. You reach out, you find one, and you bring it back. And then as you do this, and now you're like, okay, I got the plan, I know what to do. Then try to start allowing yourself, with the serenity and peace, right, to notice the qualities. There may be one that wants to go really slowly back. So you bring it back really slowly. You may have colors. You may actually reach and feel like a rainbow just goes right there in your hand. And you bring it back. And if this is the first time you're doing this and you feel like you're back in kindergarten, then that is so perfect. so perfect because perhaps when you were in kindergarten, you could just produce rainbows all around you. You can easily believe in these magical things that as we grow up, we sometimes lose. And then, luckily, if we're lucky, someone comes along or something comes along and your spark comes out again. And you remember how beautiful the gift of life is. I'm not paying any attention to the time. All right, we have time. Let's do another minute and just enjoy this. When you're ready, either release your hands down or you can put them on your navel where your lower dantian is behind, and maybe feel that connection of the lower dantian that can help you see that beautiful gentle light there. And then see all the chi you've cultivated entering into that ball of light. And it's bigger, it's very big. And so what we're going to do is we're going to spin it. So we're going to use our mind. We're going to spin it, spin it, spin it faster and faster. And it's going to get smaller and brighter and smaller and brighter and smaller and brighter and even smaller and even brighter until it magically turns into a tiny little energy pill, and you tuck it deep behind the navel. And of course, what comes to me is magically delicious. So all those little shapes just showed up. So maybe I'll pick one of those, the moon one, and I'll tuck it deep behind my navel. Now, me, who likes sweet things, could not stand those that cereal. Rub your hands, rub your face. It was too sweet even for me. Rub your ears. Feel all that amazing gifts that you just received from the universe still in you, and let yourself stay with that. You don't have to say, okay, my practice is over. That was my serenity for the day. Now I'm going to get into my normal day, which is frustrating and all that. Bring that with you. All right? Okay. So awesome, awesome, awesome. Let's take one big 10,000 hand breath in. Yes, you can hold even more gifts from the universe. As the gifts come in, any extra energy you no longer need releases out. And we say with gratitude, thank you, thank you, thank you. We know we're going to give as many gifts as we receive. And I wish you a beautiful day. I send you many, many blessings and look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Okay, bye.